Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I am the Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are continuing our 5th attempt at an Iron Man run, where I play every difficulty twice with the goal of beating Prestige 20 without having ever dropped a game. Our last run ended at Prestige 9, and this one we are up to our second game of Prestige 2. That's what we're going to be playing now. As you can see, it is a fresh cycle, and we have a couple of options here. Now, I am thinking, I love the levitating monument because being able to move buildings is always fun. Blocking the brass order is a good way to get some bonus points, but I do think I want to do the ancient battleground, plus it's been a little bit since I played in the marshlands. So that is where we're going to go. We're going to call ourselves something new and original. Something like, I don't know, Brass Bottom. Brass Bottom sounds good. Why not? We will go with the larger caravan, even though it has harpies, who I'm not a huge fan of. But we'll go ahead and do that. And last time, I did take extra people. I'm not feeling that this time around. I'm thinking this time what I want to do is I actually want to use my 4 points to bring oil. Oil can be used in a lot of dangerous glade events, so that's what we're going to do. And we are going to go ahead and embark. Boop, boop. Let's see how this goes. Okay. So, our mysteries are traders show up faster. Okay, that's cool. Living matter is going to spawn if we have farm fields. Joke's on you. I generally don't take farm fields on the marshlands. Vanishing water. Use a random type of water for every 2 units of water used. Huh. Okay. And then burning cysts takes longer, and if people don't have complex food, then they eat twice as much. That's kind of fine. Got our usual modifiers for being on the marshlands and for playing on prestige. And this is, of course, a map where I can get my nice square choppy orders. So let's go ahead and tell each of these to only do marked glades, and then I'm going to painstakingly just draw a little bit of squares. Just our nice, I guess they're not squares, they're rectangles, but our nice straight edge 90-degree cutoff outlines of where we're going to do our wood chopping. And while doing so, we're going to be able to scout out where the dangerous glades are. That looks really nice to start. So we've got dangerous glades here, obviously here, and here. And then there's one back there. I generally try to avoid the smaller ones because opening them is not often worth it. Our hearth is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. And we're going to leave space for a pair of 2x3 buildings in the middle. Obviously, we want an herbalist camp. And we want a trapper's camp. We want our trapper's camp. There you go. We want these to be staffed by beavers. And we want this to be a harpy, which it is. That's perfect. So, beavers. Wonderful. And that is going to get us started. How our harpies are already... Well, I guess we did start with 150 hostility points. Oof. Alright. Well. I guess we're not doing that many to start off. Jeez. Let's go ahead and drop some basic housing. Basic housing, and then, of course, a nice, comforting starting wall. And that is going to give us what we need to get a +5 resolve to everybody. 3 clay per minute is basically a permanent source of bricks. 20% chance of doubling yields under leisure, which at least a third of our people will want. 10 amber when a villager dies or leaves would make up for the fact that the harpies are going to try to abandon me, but I don't really want to do that. Let's take the free resources. That's one less resource I have to worry about. We should increase our speed, of course, and we should put 2 harpies on gathering mushrooms. Of course, with only as many beavers as I have, I think what I have to do is this. Let's take our orders. Open 2 dangerous glades to get +1 copper production. Ooh, no, we want bonus production. Sure, I can go ahead and take this now. And +2 copper bars is really nice for copper bars. Let's do it. There's usually copper mines in the marshlands. Of course, beavers are unhappy, but I'm going to give them a minute because I need to be wood chopping as much as possible to get shelters up. There we go. Shelters are starting to go up. Okay. So Resolve Pong still works, it's just much, much slower than it used to be. Oh, hey, we got a third person in chat. Good to see you. It's a bit of a slow night, but, you know, I'm glad you're here, nonetheless. We are playing on Prestige 2. It's our second game on Prestige 2 of this Iron Run, just to catch you up on what we're doing. The way the Iron Run works is if I lose a game, I have to reset progress and play from the tutorial. I play every difficulty twice before increasing. And the goal is to unlock enough that we can outscale it. And they're gone. But, I mean, that's how things go when you're a small channel. People show up, they check you out. If they don't love what you're doing in the first couple of seconds, then they leave. Okay. So, Lumber Mill is obviously amazing because I've got beavers. Leather Worker, obviously amazing because I've got harpies. And the Forum is amazing because I've got both. So let's go ahead and grab the Forum. I love the Forum. We're going to get the Forum early. Cookhouse? Both beavers and harpies love biscuits, so I don't really need a bakery. And harpies do like the skewers, which can be made with mushrooms that we're getting out of the trees. The herbalist camp could be good, though, because camps are massive in the marshlands. I'm going to get the cookhouse. I guess we finish with the herbalist camp. I mean, Rain Mill could be good. Rain Mill could actually be really good. Let's go with the Rain Mill. No, let's go with the herbalist camp. When I get a camp twice, that's kind of a universe saying, "Hey, you need this camp." Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so now I'm not favoring anyone, and the harpies are happy. We got some leftover food. We're right up against a couple of glades that we can open. I'm feeling okay about this. Obviously, I do not want to be dealing with Hostility 3, though. And what we're going to do is we are going to just rush our way into this glade as soon as we can. Harpies are going to get sad. But I think it'll be okay. Because now I favor them with like a third of the storm left. And before the beavers have a chance to get sad, we will go ahead and hire a bunch of beaver woodcutters. Not enough to go to hostility 3 though, just hostility 2. Everyone's good. Undo this. And go ahead and get our last beaver out there. The third species is humans. Great. We only get one human either way. So let's go ahead and do this one and drop a human in the hearth. Consumption control is disabled for 10% chance. 1 reputation point when we sell goods. Let's go ahead and go with without restrictions because I love my chances of double production. We're going to drop 2 harpies in the small trappers camp, getting more food. And termite mound is fantastic for food. We're going to do it with oil. And just gain food for the rest of the game. Now that said, harpies are now really mad, so as much as I hate doing this, I feel like I have to kind of just to not lose people. Maybe we build one more house. Maybe we fire these 2. I don't want to burn my coal. I think I just have to consign myself to the fact that I'm going to lose harpies. It's always so rough losing people this early. Let's see our orders. Have a lumber mill. No, get a lumber mill. Get a lumber mill. If I can get their if I can have 10 beavers and get their resolve up, I can get a free lumber mill. That's nice. I love free blueprints. And if we can have both harpies and humans eating jerky, for 2 minutes we get more jerky. Alternately, if I have beavers and humans getting clothed, we can have more fabric. Let's go with more fabric, which, I mean, we'll have +2 fabric production at that point, which is very nice. Don't think I can really stop the harpies from getting sad, but we can definitely go up here and collect some mushrooms. Oh, look at that. There's coal. Finding coal is ridiculously good. Also, I do want to drop a crude workstation. We want a forum. And let's move this. It's a really weird strategy for me to get complex food buildings in a forum before I get anything else. This should have a timer on it. This should tell me how much time I have before I can favor them. Did we save it? Oh my god, we saved it. Let's go ahead and stick 2 beavers in here. We're going to set a cap of 20 of everything. You can make that out of whatever. You can make this out of whatever. Go. You guys coming? We got a minute and a half left. Turn that off. And harpies are going to Yeah. Oh, okay. So it was long enough that they didn't automatically go down. That's good. Actually, make bricks just out of clay because we're getting free clay, so there's no reason to make it out of anything else. Do not make pipes at this time, though we will set a cap of 20 in case I turn that back on in the future. Now we only need to hold out for another 24 seconds. Which we did. Okay, and that is going to very much help our food situation. And if I can get some beavers going, I'm willing to actually say burn coal and not wood right now. The idea being, we're going to run out of wood, right? I'm using it to make planks, but we just found a coal mine. So the hope is that we'll be able to quickly start replenishing our coal stocks in the next year. Also, we can bring this closer in. Because now we're going to have a constant source of insects, which we can use to make food with. Speaking of food, I can put a forager's camp here, can't I? These are large? Yeah, these are large. Now, hostility 3 seems a bit stiff. Hostility 2 is also a bit high. But maybe if I do that... No? No, that's not enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this to this side because I definitely want to get in this glade next. And in the meantime, we will certainly want to build a mine here. Now, with harpies being this mad, I'm going to turn on oil. I'm going to turn off coal. We're going to happy burn coal. Just to bring harpy happiness up. We're going to lose all our coal. But that got us through another year, and that is going to help immensely. I don't know if I can actually afford to open another glade right now, but I kind of feel like I have to, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. Is this dumb? Probably. I've got two... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because I've got two species that like leisure. We want more humans. Okay. Dangerous glade events that we don't have the stuff to deal with. I don't even have a trader up for me to buy the stuff that I will need to deal with it. So let's go ahead and make a trader. And a stone cutting camp. Good news is we're not going to run out of food anytime soon. Food's not really a problem in the marshlands, though, because you get mushrooms out of the trees. I do want to prioritize this. Hi, Sahilda. So I don't really need food, but what we desperately need is 30 resin or any of the other fuels. Wow. Okay. Okay. You don't have any of the other three fuels, and you don't have resin. That's awful. There's nothing here that I can do. I've got plenty of food. I'm going to get the impatience point hit, so that's bad. I think the best I can do is actually sell you a pile of mushrooms for money. In the hopes that I can use this money with the next trader. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I mean, at least we have food. This could be a lot worse than it is, but the fact that I'm probably gonna miss this deadline is bad, and I don't want to be working on it during the storm because it increases hostility, but I might have to. Okay, she's out. Let's call him immediately. And again, what we're looking for is fuel, which, stop this. We are looking for fuel or resin. Seriously? Okay. Okay. This isn't as bad as it looks. I'm just mad about it. Let's go ahead and do this. Because I just wasted that. We are fine. Maybe. We're probably really bad, but this, whatever. You know what? Sometimes RNGesus just doesn't like you. We'll go with that. Go with that. And what we're going to have to do is just go with coal, which I don't love, but that's just how it's going to have to go. But hopefully we'll be able to salvage this. Hopefully. We're only on Prestige 2, so I would hate it if we lost this early. It would just be really embarrassing after getting to Prestige 9 to immediately lose on a Prestige 2. Queen's already mad at us. But, I mean, my Doomerism's not going to do anything, so we're just going to focus on what we can do. And what we can do right now is we can burn oil. And we can fire our woodcutters. And this can tick over. Cysts appeared. Right, because I didn't have enough bricks yet. Everything is awful. Everything is bad, and it's getting much worse. I've never actually seen the Lego Movie. I've just heard people sing that song. Here we go. Okay. I mean, obviously not that song. That's a negative parody of the song. But, you know what I'm talking about. I can't really... Well, I can sort of... I'm already getting impatience for losing people. I cannot afford to well, not for losing people, for ignoring this Glade event. I cannot afford to lose more by losing people. Okay. We're out of wood. Harvesting and planting is longer? That seems fine to me. I mean, I love the idea of extra artifacts, but I think what I really need right now is wood. And where are we on our planks? Or not our planks, our coal. We're going to grab more beavers. That should work. $24. Yep. There's all our fisherman totem. We were kind of expecting this. We were just hoping it would be later. Forager's camp is out of stuff to forage, so we have to bring it over here. Harpies are real mad, and I don't have any way of lowering hostility. Farliff, hi. Oh, you have fuel. Great. Okay. So, what do I do here? We obviously do whatever we have to do this immediately. So, one, we go here, we say this, not this. Cool. Secondly, we go here. Because I'm not certain how much oil I have, I'm going to buy 23 just to make certain. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you clay. I'm also going to give you some fabric. Trade. Cool. Now, we're going to go here with 2 beavers. We are going to take the reputation point. Then, we're going to build a road. Like so. And we are going to start putting down harpy housing. Just a ton of harpy housing. We're going to favor harpies to try to keep them from leaving. So right now I'm not cutting down any trees. We're strictly trying to lower the hostility from these fisherman totems, which... Bam. Okay. So now we're kind of okay. We've got plenty of food. Nobody's dying. We have to deal with cysts soon, but you know what? That is a problem for the storm. Got fuel coming in, at least. We've got building supplies going up. We're doing okay. Ish. It's not good, but it's okay-ish. Okay, herbalist camp. Over here, get these mushrooms. Great, we're going to keep having food. That's not a problem. Fishman totem. Make my dreams come true. So we're going to at least get that order, and then we can try to clear out this and set up another mine, and that'll get us our copper ore. You almost done? Get another 2 minutes. We're not in danger of running out of fuel, at least. We're going to stick a harpy in here. We're going to say, hey, I want you to use coal to make 5. Just 5. I can't really afford more than that. Orders. 20, so 45 worth, we're definitely going to do that. Or have a market and 50 amber to get another trade route. I think this one's doable. I'm not sure about the other one. Small trapper's camp is out of stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this to the side for now. We're actually going to put 2 more harpies in here. Fishman totem showed up. Oh, right, we turned this in, which is what gave us that point. Okay. Okay. Okay, what can we do? Well, there it is. I could have just taken the market. But I didn't, so that's where we're at. We're not going to take any farms. Luxury and cleanliness might be really good. Let's go ahead and go take the market. Even though we didn't take the order for it, we're taking the market anyway. I can't lower hostility by firing anyone. Only my hostility goes down is by this solving in 5 seconds. So that helps. But not enough. The forest is super, super hostile. Queen's pretty impatient. If I lose anybody, well, that's just how that goes. At least we got rid of all of our cysts. If I do a burn, a big burn, we can keep people mildly happy for a little bit. But now we're out of fuel. Okay. Yep. You can burn oil, that's fine. It'll at least get us enough time for something else to happen. Hi, Sother. We're in trouble. What can you do for me? Oh, I've got money, though, so we can get woodcutters moving faster. That'll help. And that's really all we can do, so that's all we're gonna do. Free jerky when we make pie. I don't have any way of making pie. Faster woodcutting when I use rain stuff. Gain a new villager when I open a glade. Let's re-roll. Nothing here is great. Bonus mushrooms when we mushrooms means we're never going to run out of food. And that's just how this is going to go. We will put beavers in here. We're going to put beavers in here. We are going to turn in this order. Let's see what else we can do. We can do that. Get another beaver in here. Since I don't have any cysts, and I'm not going to for a bit, we're going to fire all of them, and we're actually going to put them all in here. Give me chances of bonus production. That sounds amazing. What else can I be doing? Well, for one thing, we can get an advanced trapper's camp. An advanced trapper's camp is massive because there are big piles of eggs right here that we can get. And okay. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to use grain. We're going to use insects. we're going to use planks, and we want 433. Go. That'll help. Okay. So we are getting supplies. We're getting fuel. My concern now is that this could run out. Oh, it's going to run out instantly. Fantastic. That's excellent. Well, if it's out, then it's out, so I should fire these people. We're going to stop favoring the harpies. We're going to stop making packs of crops and stop making packs of building materials at this point. Let's go ahead and stick 2 beavers in the stonecutters camp. Hi, Zorg. Indeed, yeah, but we're in a bit of trouble. We've got a spot of bother here. And there's nothing you can really do to help me with it. I mean, I guess you could sell me flour. And in exchange, I could sell you some of this and like 63 insects. Oh, no, maybe not that much insects. And then if we go here and we want to make biscuits, I don't have anything to put in them. So, okay, whatever. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We're going to turn in that. That'll help. Move this over this way. And what do we have that I haven't made yet? We can make a rain collector. Doesn't do much for me. Not a whole lot that I can do just yet. Oh, you didn't have anything I could do for fabric, did you? No, of course not. No. Now, why would you have the one building material I need? I'm just griping. I shouldn't be griping. This is going fine. I think we can actually save this. Once I get more building materials. Harpy housing is going up. That's a good thing. You know, we have plenty of stone that I could make into bricks. There's some fertile ground there. I don't think I need fertile ground, but it exists. If I got rid of these and put down human housing, and then put like that there with, I think, one more human house and a beaver house. And then we can fire our woodcutters. How are we looking on fuel? We got decent enough fuel. And if we move this down here, I can focus on that area, but of course we want to fire these people first. Our final order is going to be stone roads. Absolutely, it's going to be stone roads. Mostly at this point, I'm just taking orders that I can fulfill. That negative starting hostility is really doing a number on me. It is rough. think that'll be okay. Okay. Made it through another year. Skin of our teeth, but we did it. Okay, and we're gonna this, and that's getting turned off immediately. And we're going up here. Lower hostility, please. We need humans. We are going to add another harpy here. Let's drop 4 humans in this area. Still nothing I can make biscuits out of and never make pigment. Oh my word. Just don't do it. But skewers, we have... we can't do. Cookhouse is utterly useless right now. But hey, we got another dangerous glade, of which we can do nothing. Next trader shows up in a minute, though, so hopefully he'll have something that'll let us use that. Oh, we lost a harpy. Why are harpies so miserable? It's just hostility of the forest, which I can't really do anything about. Okay, so for this, what we need are incense, scrolls, or oil. You've got oil. You've got oil. So, 30 oil. Great. I would love to get the carpenter here, but I can't, so we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to focus on our 30 oil that we're going to get from copper and copper. Maybe not copper, but maybe only 29 oil. And I'll sell you a pack of crops and bricks. That seems nice. And then as much wood as you need. There we go. So now I can do that, and I think I have to take this. I don't like having to take it, but I think I do. Fortunately, we don't have any amber in our stores for anyone to get mad about. So that's real nice. Need for clothing fulfilled? Really? How? Do you have coats? No, of course not. Harpies are a little bit happier now. That's good. That's getting worked, and it'll be finished before the storm hits. Is it going to be finished before we hit any negatives? Yes, shockingly enough. Okay, okay. We've pseudo-stabilized. Not completely, but a little bit. Oh, right, I told it only marked trees, didn't I? And then forgot to mark some. Oof, this is rough. Okay. Okay. We still need stone roads. And one thing I can do about... well, not yet. I can put stone roads like this. We've got our paved road, so we can turn this in. That gets us money and a pile of tools. And also, a provisioner. Lets us make flour. which would hypothetically let us make biscuits. The furnace would let us make pie, which only humans will eat. Copper bars, which we can then possibly use to set up tools. And bricks, which humans need for their houses. But I feel like a provisioner is actually better. Yeah, I'm going to take a provisioner here. I've got all my orders, right? Yeah, I've got all my orders, and we know that I'm not going to need any more packs for any reason. So we're going to go in here. We're going to delete any of that, and we're going to delete the building. No, I want to delete the building. Yes. This, we're going to shift around the side here because it's right where I want to put my provisioner, which gets paved road. There we go. Harpies are, of course, miserable because the forest is very hostile. And we're taking massive penalties because of the robbed dead modifier. Jeez. Okay. Also, I'm apparently got the hiccups. That's a great time for it. So we're going to go ahead and drop that. And I guess do this. That's not going to be enough. There's no real way for me to get it low enough. So we're just going to lose more people. Wonderful. We lost a trapper. We lost a stone cutter. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these over here. And we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to look at our building supplies, and we're going to realize that we didn't quite leave ourselves enough wiggle room. So we're going to go up to 30 on all of these. Should be good. Food, at least, is solid, and we can... You know, I'm pretty confident there's not going to be more coal there, so let's go ahead and make ourselves another mine, which will hopefully help. Now, unfortunately, I can't really do much here. Well, we can grab a leather worker. We're not going to risk losing economic bonuses, my word. If I happy burn a bunch, it's not going to be enough. Now it might be. Nope. Really? Should have favored beavers. Ow. Well, this isn't looking good. We're 50 minutes in, it's Prestige 2, and the hostility of this forest is kicking my tail, but you're going to have to see that next time if you're watching on YouTube, because it's the start of year 7, and that's where I cut these things. Anyway, I'm glad you're here if you made it this far in the video. I very much appreciate you giving me your attention for an hour. I know there's other things you could be listening to, so I'm glad you're here with me. Clearly, you like my voice, you like my content, so if you could do all those wonderful algorithm things, I certainly would appreciate it. Of course, you can catch me live Monday and Thursday nights on twitch.tv/dreadcanary. Sometimes I have to amend the schedule, and I do have other projects going on. So if you want to hear more about those, you can follow me on Twitter at GhostFinchMedia, where I exclusively post about my projects that I am working on, ways I'm trying to make the world better, and other things I'm just trying to produce for the world to enjoy. So at GhostFinchMedia is the place for you to see that. GhostFinchMedia.com is back up. I haven't updated in a while. And for some reason, it only works if you don't type in www. So I am in the process of fixing that. But if you want to see what my website looks like as is, GhostFinchMedia.com without the www. Just skip that part. Type it right into a browser. You should be able to find it. And if not, let me know. Regardless, I hope you're having a great day. And I'd quite like to see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.